The biggest misconception among creatives, whether they are artists or actors or musicians, is that their craft and their competence at their craft is going to be the difference between success and failure. The reality is that the people who are successful are actually the people who concentrate as much or probably more on the other things once they hit a certain minimum level of competence. And by this, I mean marketing, how they present themselves, the way that they speak to people, how much they help others, all these other intrinsic things that actually have way more to do with success than how good of an actor they are, for instance. Yes, you have to have a certain level of competence or you can't even get into a game. And yes, the people who are really brilliant deserve, often rise to the top, but most of the time they rise to the top because they also work really hard. Think of the number of people you know that you say something along the lines of, why are they not famous? You can almost always look to the fact that they are not doing the other things correctly. And yet there are people that you can look at who are really successful that maybe aren't the greatest. They're not geniuses anyway, but they're very solid and they do everything else right. So just bear that in mind as you build your career, that these other things are as or possibly even more important than what you do with your skill set.